evoked by this intervention.
See, there's still a little hollow, funny sound.
By this intervention.
Like a reverb that doesn't belong there. An old radio. But two of them are going, and they're just slightly out of phase. This is for edit clip in Adobe Audition, but it only does one at a time. All right, let's look in Adobe Audition. So here's the whole clip. And actually, and it is in the multi-track. So what we do in here is not going to be destructive. Our effects panel is here as it relates to these clips. So let's see what we can do here. Let's go to the very end and zoom in on it. Can we get a heat map? What if I click on Waveform? Is that the whole thing? No, that's not the whole thing. That's a clip that I had in here earlier. Multitrack, Waveform Editor. It takes us back. It doesn't show the entire clip. When I select sequence from here, it puts me back in this waveform editor. There's the one that evens the loudness for the whole thing. And that is one that needs to get applied to all the clips. Now I'm noticing that I can't use that little eraser on the spectral frequency because I don't get the heat map. Okay, I'm not finding the loudness in here. But sometimes when you go up to here, effects, match loudness. Let's see if this is going to change when I hit this. Oh, drag and drop supported files here, match loudness. And then go to effects, match loudness. Drag and drop supported files here. All right, I have all of these selected, and I have found the loudness, match loudness. And I would think it would be somewhere in here, but I can't find it in there. But I did find it up in here, Windows Match Loudness, and I open it and this comes up. Now when this comes up, all of this was not here. It said something about dragging and dropping your files here. So I highlighted all these and I kept trying to drag them into there and it wouldn't work. And then I would cut and paste and that wouldn't work. But what I finally did is go here to Files, and I located this sequence that has all of them, and I dragged that over to here. Now the reason there's so many sections in here is those are all the sections in this clip. And look, this one has minus 82 decibels, and this has minus 29. So we're going to run this, and it will match all of these. Run, and it's now processing everything. And we have oh, is it there already? These don't look like, oh, it's still waiting. Oh, look, it came back. All of these look more level. There's a little report here. Look at this. And it says what it changed it to, from what it changed it to. So the loudness is all matched for all these clips. Let's go back into Premiere Pro. Let's look at this. These don't look so level to me. I'm thinking what I need to do is go back, export the files after matching. What I could do is go into Premiere Pro and save it under one name, and then I would have that back up in case everything went sideways. So we'll save this, save as, and I'm going to put Pr Audition. Save that. And let's, if I go to, see now that actually changes the name of it. It's now going to be working on a file called this name. I'm going to do File, Save As, now call this After. In this way I can save the changes and it'll save it to this After Audition Edits. When I go back to Premiere, there's this export button and it export files after matching the volume. Let's click on this, see what happens. Oh, export settings. So it's just going to export the settings as a PCM file. I guess nothing will hurt to have that done. The settings are exported. Now let's do File, Save, and it saves it under this name. Would you like to save the changes? There's 515 files. I have them all parametrically equalized, but I can get back using Premiere Pro, and then Multitrack is non-destructive editing. They're just saving all this information to files that do the editing. Now it's done. Let's go look. Sometimes this takes a while for this to populate into here.
Did they get the vitamin D? Which could mask potential early benefits evoked by this intervention. Evoked by this intervention.
It hasn't shown up, so maybe I have to import. Alright, when I click save, it did not show up in Premiere Pro. So we'll do File, Export, Export to Adobe Premiere Pro. Do you want to export each track as a stem or mix it down? That would be one whole thing. We want it, let's just do each track as a stem. Here's Premiere Pro. Copy active sequence, new audio track. This is audio 1. Let's do audio 2. Oh, this is nice. We can turn one on and one off. Let's see. Can I continue now? Now it's all one continuous thing. There's some places, looks like that I can still stand to do some edits. And I just wanted to see if this would work. I'm actually going to click this track, audio gain, +3. Okay, now there's some S sounds in this. Let's see if we can edit this in Audition and use the spectral analysis, and we can. Now the tools in Waveform can be used across many clips since it is now one clip. I invite you to subscribe and comment.